What is going on, guys? Today I will be reviewing this awesome 2013 roller coaster by Premier Rides. And hold the phone. Wait, no, this is not a Skyrocket 2 coaster. This is actually a custom Premier Rides triple launch coaster that opened in 2013 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This roller coaster was actually replaced with the Log Jammer log ride, which currently wasn't that great of a log flume. So, although people do still miss that log flume, but they had two, now they only have one, which is useless because they only need one log flume at a theme park. So anyways, guys, we'll get through the video. I mean, they don't need two log flumes, but they can have two, but they just decided to close one of their log flumes down because it's not being that popular. But they probably just either that or they just wanted to add another roller coaster to their collection. So anyways, let's get to the review. So this roller coaster is 160 feet tall with this vertical loop. Track length is 2,200 feet of track. Very short. Inversions, it has two. Loop, does 160 feet tall loop, and a dive drop, which is like right after you hit the Superman entrance. And then top speed, you will launch out of the station through 70 miles per hour. Duration is 1 minute and 30 seconds. And capacity, 800 riders per hour. And it has two trains with 3 cars per train and 18 riders per train. So this coaster only has 3 trains. So uh, very short capacity, but it can hold 18 per train, which is not bad. So, of course, you notice that this coaster is actually just average, it's just okay. The only part I don't like though is after that top hat, you go straight to the brake run and your ride is over. You know what they could have done? Add a bank overturn, add a corkscrew after that top hat, and then add an inline twist. Then probably, yeah, that should be it. Just add some little bit of momentum to the ride, and it'll be that great. It'll probably be a higher score if it was like that. But the coaster is short, so this is why it's getting a lower score. But however, the trains do have lap bars, so if you're a big fan of lap bars, go ahead and ride this thingy. If you like over-the-shoulder restraints, well, too bad. So, yeah. My favorite part though is I like the dive drop on this thing. It's pretty insane. It's really cool. But take out the backwards launch and everything should be okay. I don't like the backwards launch because it was just a waste of time and you couldn't really even see anything and you can't even feel anything. But if they were to remove that backwards launch, then yeah, heck yeah, it would be a heck of a ride. And they should also make this ride longer, then it would be funner and great. So, but unfortunately, Magic Mountain did not have that luxury or money to make it longer because it also costs money to make rides longer or add in more track. Because imagine building more track to your roller coaster or shipping more track costs money. So obviously they ran out of money and decided just to make it short. But this roller coaster is definitely a great fit, but definitely a ride that seems to have to get better and has to be much enjoyable. But the ride is the way it is. But for me, I ridden it once or yeah, twice, and it was okay. So I also ridden this in the back row once and seemed to be, I mean, it was okay. It was just pure fun. So I did ride it in the front. I have not ridden it in the front yet, but I'm gonna try to ride it in the front and see. Cause when you're riding this thingy, when you're riding this bad boy out, you have to the manager have to choose your row or seat to go on, but you would probably have to ask nicely if you can choose a different row So next time, if I'm not shy or anything or nervous, I'm gonna ask the ride operator, sure, I want to ride on the front. Or my cousin can just help me out. So I will have to choose the front row next time I ride this thingy. Actually, you know what? My brother did ride in the front row once, and he did not care. So if I were to ride in the front row, I would probably have a better experience. So why not ride in the front row? So I'll ride in the front row. But the only thing I don't like about this ride is the layout and everything. The layout is too short of a ride. So yeah, they could have done better with the layout. I just don't know what happened to Magic Mountain. Why did they do this? Why did they just put in a 160 feet tall loop and then just finish out the ride with a top hat? So yeah, although I do love the color scheme is alright. The supports are okay. Actually, this color scheme is similar to the one at Hard Rock Park at South Carolina, the one park they closed down. It's called the Time Twister or whatever that ride is. The Led Zeppelin ride. It's similar to the color scheme, but I still love how they did the color scheme to this ride. The manufacturer, they did a pretty good job, but again, they could have done better. So after that top hat, they can add like a bank turn, corkscrew, a helix, and then an inline twist, and then another helix, and then the ride is done. They could have done that, but again, Six Flags Magic Mountain just ran out of money to build more. Because like I said, it costs money to build more and more, so that's why. But for the final score I'm giving this ride, I'm actually gonna give it a 4.5. So they could have done better, like I said. So it's 4.5. But if you guys do like this ride, comment in the box below and share your thoughts and tell me if you do like this ride. If you don't like it, then also put in your ratings on the comment below. You probably rated a 3, 4, or probably the same thing as me, a 4.5. But you know, it's a ride that needs to get better. Uh, so I do like the launch, the launch do feel like good, smooth. It feels like you're blasting through space. So I do love that. This is an LIM launched coaster, but it's actually built by Premier Rides. This is one of the craziest rides at the park. But again, could have done better, and if they did added those inversions and elements would have been a higher score. But I do also love the train on this thing. I love how they designed it. Do love their logo. Their logo is shocking. It's like electric. Really love that. Anyways, guys, that'll do. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.